Welcome to Motivated Results. So I have today a leg hyper workout. One thing to note is that this is my first official workout back from the deload week. And so this I decided instead of doing a max effort work, I decided to do a deload because I feel like my body does not respond well to very low volume or low weight work and then going to straight max effort. My maxes don't come out right. Anyways, here, just straight up warm up sets. Really trying to just get the technique down with the 135 pounds. Really trying to work on the speed of it. But after doing that one set, I realized that I want to work a little bit more on proper technique. So I took out a regular bar with no weight and really focused on getting the bar clearing the knees with the bar and then driving with the hips. I did, a couple reps of this. You can count if you want. But really getting my body used to the movement so that it becomes second nature and not something I'm constantly worrying about. I continue my progression towards the warm-up reps, keeping the warm-up reps a little lower since I'm going to try to keep this standard deadlifting as raw as possible up until I get to the higher weights, which interestingly enough, either my body is built very well for sumo deads, or I've just built up that strength extremely, and let me rephrase that. So I've built up the strength in the sumo deads, but it did not carry over to the standard. You're going to see me here. I ended up staying working sets around 315. Whereas before I was able to get working sets of 385 in a sumo stance. And I can't say from the beginning the sumo stance was anywhere near my strong point. So either these muscles really don't carry on, or it really is what I feel that a standard deadlift incorporates a lot more back recruitment than the sumo. I feel like, and I keep saying this, and I'm sure somebody will correct me, but I'm pretty sure that the sumo involves a lot more of the lower half of the lower chain compared to the upper. You're at a more upright position so that when you pull the weight, it's almost like you are standing up just with a wider stance versus this standard style where you are really compressed in a small position and really trying to get it. Oh, here we go. So that one, I was supposed to go for 5 on this. This is where with the working set. I did 3, or I did 2, and then on my third, I felt like I was showing everybody my ass, so I had to correct my pants. On that third one, after finishing, that belt was digging into my waist like a mofo. It's probably the weekend's worth of food, so I had to readjust, kind of lift the belt a little bit, and then try to go for the last 2 reps. As you can tell, I'm also working a lot more on my breathing. And so I was sucking the breath there. You notice I kind of let it go. There's no reason for me to really go to hurt myself. So I took a little bit of a break, walked around a little bit, and then I tried to go back for my last, 2. So lock in. And as I'm still toying with different height of my hips, as you can tell, that one I went a little lower, but the hips still shot up. So I'm thinking for my standard deadlifting, I'm going to try to do what Brandon's working on and just starting from a higher position. As you can tell, they're definitely starting from a higher and then driving. By now I'm pretty fatigued, which is very interesting when I have 3 plates on before, and I can nearly rep 4 plates in a sumo stance. And I don't think that is just the fact that I've been working on that movement a little bit more. Then the gym actually just picked up this leg press machine. So I said, screw it, why use the machine versus a plate loaded leg press? Plus, the other machines that they have here in the gym are actually more, although it is a leg press, it almost seems like you're pushing horizontally, versus this one where it feels like the plates or the weight, it is really loaded on you. I mean, when the weight comes down, it comes bearing down on you versus the other machine where it seems like it's just pressing against you. Little bit of difference, and I actually feel this 100% more than the other machine. With that being said, I don't know if that's because I'm used to the other machine, or this is a different angle, or this just really allows you to put more of the weight on. If you're curious, I started with 2 plates and I just kept loading it on, not really knowing what to use on this machine since I've never used a plate loaded press machine. Started with 2, did however many reps you saw, and kept adding a pair of 45s every single time. This is what I want to say 4 plates, and I gotta go back and redo this because this does not look like full range of motion, but I remember this being like knees to chest. So something to keep in mind. This should, what is this, 5 plates? So 5 plates. Around this time when I was loading these plates, I was really thinking to myself, I'm really working for my food today. Because I know if I can bust a little bit more ass, I'll eat a little bit more anyways. I usually go, I'm going to start going over macros a little bit on leg days, only because I know I wake up lighter when I don't. So I might have to vary my diet. Around the 6 plate mark, which is where this is, which was actually my final set, I found myself kind of thinking, this is going to be a pain in the ass to unload these plates. And I think that kind of made me laugh along the way, maybe distracted me, but whatnot. I feel like this is a good pace. I don't know if it's because I started and did all the way through the range, or this is just a good weight for me. I might even go a little heavier next time. But that's pretty much the workout, guys. Questions, comments, let me know below. I didn't film any of the other stuff, but that's pretty much it.